My name is Gary Stevenson, and I serve as principal at Madison Place Elementary here in Olathe. Chris Burke serves as a kindergarten aide at Madison Place. I began hearing a little bit about the struggle that her husband was going through with his health. Because of my own father's struggle with kidney disease, I naturally was interested in what he was facing, and the doctors had recently told him that he needed to understand that his condition was worsening to the point that the potential was there that he wouldn't make it. And before I thought about it, and before I could talk myself out of it, and before I could think about all the things that would cause one not to do this, I heard myself saying, well, Chris, I'd be willing to consider giving a kidney. How do you go about doing that? When I got that call, of course, I was elated. I was at school. I went down to kindergarten, and I pulled Chris out of kindergarten class, and I gave her a hug, and I said, hey, I got a call that means that I'm going to be able to do this. And of course, we celebrated that. I immediately then went and called Karen, her husband, and shared with him the news as well. Ketrin, my wife, had never done anything but support me in this process. But I learned later that that she was somewhat unsettled. And Chris shared with her a list of things that her daughter had made. And on this list were the things that she wanted to do with her dad once he was better and could do those things. And at the top of the list was ride her bike. My wife told me later, she said, Gary, it was at that moment that I felt a complete sense of release about this situation. And that I knew that I needed to let go of the what ifs and simply accept the great I am. For me, there was a moment that I clearly remember in the lunchroom that God gave me an opportunity and invited me to take advantage of that opportunity. I'm better off as a result of having done this. I know it doesn't necessarily make sense. I have been told all my life, I think I've read it in a nursery rhyme somewhere, that it's better to give than to receive. I don't think I understood it until this situation, honestly. It really is better to give than to receive.